Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protest to degenerate in physical violence. Again and again, we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvelous new military which have engulfed the Negro community must not lead to the distrust of all white people. For many of our white brothers, and evidenced by the presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. And they have come to realize that their freedom is inextricably bound to our freedom. We cannot walk alone. As we walk, we must make a pledge that we shall march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who are asking the devotees of civil rights when you will be satisfied. We can never satisfy as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies, heavy with the fatigue of travel, cannot gain lodging in the motels and highways and hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs saying, "For whites only." We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and the Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No. We are not satisfied, and we will be satisfied until justice rolls down the waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. And I am mindful that some of you have come here out of the great trials and tribulations. Some of you have come fresh from narrow jail cells, and some of you have come from areas where you quest for freedom. Left you battle from the storms of persecution and staggered by the winds of police brutality. You have been the veterans of creating suffering. Continue to work with the faith that unread suffering is redemptive. Go back to Mississippi, go back to Alabama, go back to South Carolina, go back to Georgia, go back to Louisiana, go back to the slums and ghettos of our northern cities, knowing that somehow the situation can be changed. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair. I say to you today, my friends, and so though we face the difficulty of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering in the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of opposition, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by their skin color, by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama with its vicious racists, will its governor having his lips dripped with the words of interposition and nullification. One day, right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and little black girls as brothers and sisters. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places shall be made plain and the crooked places shall be made straight. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed and all flesh shall see it together. There is hope in and this is the faith I go back to the South with. With the faith, we will be able to hew out the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to join, work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, and stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day. This day when all God's children will be able to sing with the new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, all of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the howling Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the courageous slopes of California. Not only that, let freedom ring from the stone of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we'll be able to speed up that one day when all God's children, black men, white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing the words of the old Negro